I'm looking at the shoes and I'm expecting a number. The 11 o'clock number is going to start right now.
See, girls always check out other girls' shoes. Do you check out shoes?
I always check out everyone's outfits, you know, everything, hair, everything.
You're quite
always.
brutal with that, aren't you?
Do you know what? No.
I want to ask.
We all do that. You know, like you watch stuff on telly and you watch the red carpet.
Yeah.
You can't help it. I mean, try not to say it publicly, but you do it sort of in your house, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't have put that with that.
Yeah.
You're Goldie's date tonight. Would you tell Goldie anything about her outfit?
No, I think Goldie's kind of perfect.
No.
Goldie's like, you know, like sometimes you meet people and they're nothing like you thought you'd been. You're really disappointed. Well, Goldie is exactly how you want her to be. You just go, She is.
How did you meet?
Through Mind Up, through helping with the charity and, you know, a party. Yeah. And it's one of those weird things, because I feel like I've always known her. Do you know what I mean?
It is. Sometimes you meet a DNA soulmate. You just do. And then you feel that way. And we went, oh, my God. And then I thought, I really want to see. And then I came to your show, which was amazing. This was at the Hollywood Bowl. And I looked behind. I mean, every seat was filled. It was all the way up to the top.
And she stayed to the end, which really blew my mind. I came off stage and she was there, and I was like, didn't I? I said, you stayed to the end. Famous people would never stay to the end.
Seriously, I was waiting in the wings and looking, but I was so excited. You sounded amazing. The show was unbelievable. And then it had how many pieces behind you?
We had 100-piece orchestra.
Orchestra behind them, and everybody was lighting up. And I looked around, and I actually got teary, and I thought, you know what? It's a beautiful night. The sound was beautiful. It felt so good. And I like to feel good, because sometimes you don't feel so good today. And it was a feel-good night, honey. So anyway, that was great. And then I asked him to be my date. And then I thought, well, should Marilyn come too?
Yeah. So you're relatively...
But it was for tonight.
I think this is in the rosy stage of your relationship.
Yeah, this
has a bit of a track record.
Really? Yeah.
No, anyway. I bear no resemblance to the person I was 30 years ago. I mean, I think I'm still the same person in essence. You know, my personality is the same, but so different.
But you and Marilyn, I bet you've criticised what he's worn.
We do.
Every minute. Even just walking out of the thing, it's like, your hair's out, you know, put your hair... It's control, it's a control thing.
I'm like a mum.
Did you not throw some shoes at him recently? Or did you throw shoes? Who threw shoes at who?
Did I throw shoes at you?
How did you know about that?
We had our
know about it. I told someone...
a shoe fight just weeks ago.
No, it was just a few days ago.
Yeah.
Oh, because I didn't know
what he was wearing.
I didn't want to wear something he was like suggesting. I was like, you know, thank you, but like.
I wanted you to wear something that was ironed.
But because you're
as opposed to something that just came out of the cupboard.
Because you're such old friends, can you say things like that to each other? Because there was somebody once that said that your friendship was based on you didn't like Marilyn because he's prettier and you didn't like George because he was more famous. And that, at the time, was this kind of image that people had.
I think when you're
friendship.
17, everyone's competition, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I think when you're 17, you sort of think that jealousy is like a good thing to be. And as you get older, you realise it's the most ugly characteristic.
Yeah,
it's very energising.
But also, in a relationship, it's like, what made me think being psycho and jealous is going to make this person think I'm a catch, you know? And so as you get older, you realise, you know, you have to... I think in friendships, you have to let people be who they are. You still have rows about things.
Yeah.
You know, come on, you're a forthright woman.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure...
You and I have had a few rows.
But I'm sure you would, if you were with a friend and they turned up in something, you'd be going... You know, you'd say... And he would do it to me. He makes faces. He'll look at me and go...
That's what I do.
He'll do a face. And I go, what's the face for? And he'll go...
That's true friendship, isn't it? And true friendship is you can have a row and it's not the end of the world. You still know you love each other. You just don't agree on a certain...
Yeah, you know what the bottom line is, you know. But I think, for me, like, my whole thing is, like, it needs to be honest, you know what I mean? Without being hurtful. You know, you can say things without... There's a way of saying everything, you know what I mean? And if your intent is coming from the right place, the words will match that, you know what I mean? So if you need to say... I'm not sure about... You know, there's a way of doing it.
Unless you're in a hurry.
In which case, you just don't shoot at each other. George, you have definitely got more tactful over the years.
Oh, 100%. Even with myself, you know.